welcome back to another episode of Chasing Tails. But today, I'm not chasing any tails. I'm working on a project that I told my wife I would build for. And just to show you guys a little of my versatility, not only do I hunt, process meat, and things of that nature, I'm also a woodworker. And teaching myself how to weld a little bit. I just picked up this this MIG welder, and so far I haven't had it that long, but so far it's been doing everything I needed to do. Yeah, some professional welders try to talk me out of fooling with Harbor Freight and going with something on a much higher level. But hey, I'm a do-it-yourselfer, and for the amount of time I'll be using this welder, I think it's gonna work out perfect for me. I'm not using it every day. It's not a hobby. It's not a job, it's my hobby. And so it's been doing fine for me. But this is the base to a coffee table. And I cut it out with my metal saw, primed it and painted it black. MIG welding. Didn't do too bad for a beginner. Take a look at some of my welds. But what I'm working on today is drilling holes to put self-adjustable feet in here. As you can see, I got one already in there. So first I drilled a hole, and then I used my die set, kind of match the threads up. But I had a piece of strap metal that I tested with first to make sure everything was on the up and up. And here's the tabletop. This is the bottom side of it. I don't know how well you can kind of see it. It's in the dark. Let me see if I can get some light on it. There she go. That's finished with 320 grit. Well, first let me back up. First I sanded it down to 220. Then I stained it. I didn't want to get it too smooth in the beginning because then that won't allow the stain to penetrate the grains of the wood. So I did it at 220. Then I stained it, let it sit for some days, not by choice, but because of work. And I came back to it, stained it, and then, not stained, but I came back to it and clear coated it. And I used a cab acrylic lacquer from Sherwin-Williams. And I like it better. It's not the pre-catalyzed lacquer where you have shelf life. This here is not, doesn't have a shelf life like pre-cat lacquer does. And then is to me, it's much better. It doesn't yellow or anything like that over time. But all this is 2x8 pine boards, biscuit jointed together and glued. And this, like I said, this is the bottom side. You can see my mounting hose to pair with the hose on the bracket there. But yeah, this is another love of mine outside of hunting. But I'll get back with you guys and keep you updated once I get everything put together and put in its final place. But I think it came out really nice. You can see that gloss, can't you? That pop. Yeah, I'm a real jack boy. Jack of all trades. So let me get back to work here and I'll get back with you guys in a few. So now I'm gonna show you guys how I thread this hole with my die set. Kind of want to keep it straight as possible. once you feel it, get a good bite, then you go with it. I'm trying to do this with one hand and film it too. But I just want to show you the gist of it. And all you do is get this. You cut the hole. You keep turning around and it'll cut the holes all the way through the pre-drilled hole. And then you back it out and then you're ready for your foot there. Hey guys, I want to come back on here and share with you that these feet were actually for wooden legs. This little plastic insert here that's attached. You would drill a hole in your leg, recess that plastic insert, and then tighten it down, adjust it to its level. Well, all I did was got rid of the plastic insert and used a screw, a nut, do the same thing. And it was only $4 versus 10 or 12. I didn't feel like going all the way out to the woodworking store, so I just went to Lowe's and improvised. Just wanted to share that with you guys. I'm back. I got it in the house. I got it attached to the base. And all I used was simple lag screws, flat washer, and lock washer. This is a pretty simple project because I'm always doing cutting boards. The most difficult thing was that using the welder, trying to get a good bead on all my welds. Other than that, everything else went pretty smooth. I spray painted the base. I primed it with a metal primer and used the metal paint, matte black. You could also find a powder coating place in your area and having the powder coated once you sand it down and get the weld smooth, things of that nature. That would give you a better finished look. But like I say, overall, I'm proud of myself because of the first time welding and being that I'm self-teaching myself. So that's the most thing that I'm most proud of there. But this was just something to do. I would say one of those projects where I had a welder, I needed something to practice on, something to make, and I decided to make my wife a coffee table. Because in the last house, I don't think we had a coffee table in the last house, just never had one. But I was gonna do it more on a rectangular side, but my wife wanted something wider because of the displays they had in the furniture stores when we was looking for furniture and, for the new house. And so I had to go out and buy more metal. I think I spent about right at $80 for the metal, because I ended up needing, this is 1.5 by 1.5, I think 11 gauge metal, roughly a 1/4 of an inch thick. And initially I started out with 12 feet, so I had to go out and get another 12-foot piece when she changed up the plans on me. And the wood, I bought 2 by 8-footers. Was it 3? It was, if I cut 2.5, I got 4. It was 3, because when I cut them in half, I ended up with 6 pieces. but only use 5. Because I think this width is right at 35 inches wide and 47 3/4 inches long. So I'm gonna stand this up. Give me a second here. So, got some weight to it. Stood it up. That's the side profile. When you're sitting in the sofa. And being that it was pine, kind of wanted to spruce it up a little bit and make it look more high end. So I added little dowels in each corner. To give it some aesthetics along with the wood grain. Then on the edge, I put a chamfer edge, kind of knock down the sharpness. Overall, I think I did a heck of a job. So if you like it, the content that I'm providing, subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification button so anytime I post a video, you'll be notified. Most importantly, subscribe to my channel. It'll mean a lot to me. Chasing Tails also does woodworking. Until the next time, peace. Y'all stay safe.